All right, it's Friday, March 17th. Just wanted to follow up on the QQQ puts. I bought the puts at 307, the 307 puts at 620, and I exited those puts at 621, break even trade. And essentially what it is, I decided to give it a shot here, and I'll explain in a minute why I really didn't love the trade, although it's something you could definitely try to take. And it followed through a little bit lower. I was actually trying to scale out and couldn't get it. And as soon as I saw this hammer bar forming, I decided to kind of exit at break even, and now we're heading higher. And what it is maybe just through experience or something like that, I had a feeling it would take out the stops up here and then it would reverse. The ideal entry, I guess, would be real aggressive, just buying the puts right into that, kind of expecting a little bit of an attempt lower. But anyway, you don't typically do that because you don't know for sure if it's going to be heading up higher. So once it formed the shooter bar, I figured I'd give it a shot. But again, once it just didn't, I expected to get a red bar and follow through in order to hold on to the trade. But I kind of knew coming into this period of time, after a whole morning move down and just a first push up here into the midday, it really wasn't time for the market to just, all of a sudden come back to those lows in an aggressive way. I think that's going to be more of an afternoon move if it even develops. So I'll keep an eye on this, taking out some stops here. We still have some gap area. If we do roll over and really look like we get some red bars going, then maybe I can give it another shot in the afternoon. But, this thing might reverse all the way back up before the day's over. Who knows? So anyway, just showing you that logic there. And, you have to kind of know this was a trade to be pretty aggressive on up in here, either here or the SPY to get short. Once you get short on this secondary trade, you kind of got to know, is it really time to be taking out those lows or not? And this isn't necessarily a big red reversal bar. It was just a shooter bar. And, again, just the type of thing where that's what you can do with these kind of trades when you're being pretty aggressive. You can get right in. If it doesn't immediately confirm, you can get right out. So I'm just kind of pointing that out. And now market's heading higher. We'll just have to see, it might get to a point where it just moves up too much, but, that you're not going to really look to test those intraday lows again. So we'll see what happens, but this would be kind of an area, if it's going to fail up into this, fair value gap, up into that yellow line, which is yesterday's close, the top of the pre-market range. It might roll over for there into the afternoon, but at this point, don't know for sure.